All right, we were at Cafe Martin, West Street the other day, of course, named after our legendary photographer, John Martin. His wife, Adrienne Martin, doing such a great job keeping the spirit alive. With the Little League World Series final this afternoon, California against Curacao, we're talking about parenting. And Kirsten Jones wrote a tremendous book about raising youth athletes called Raising Empowered Athletes, a youth sports parenting guide for raising happy, brave, and resilient kids. Now more than ever, it's a challenge. We spoke with Kirsten about that challenge. It's our Swing and a Drive. All season long, Ford and the electric Mustang Mach-E have been sponsoring our Swing and a Drive, and they've got one set up here at Fenway Park, so we are here for this latest edition. And this is about parenting an athlete. It is tougher than ever to raise a child who plays sports between the conflicting suggestions of coaches and leagues, club sports, the money you can spend on tuition as well as private instructions. It's almost like you need a manual to help you navigate all the challenges of parenting an athlete. We found the woman who wrote that manual. Her name is Kirsten Jones. She was once a Hall of Fame volleyball player at the Division I level. She's raising athletes of her own, and we went to her for some advice.
I think all parents set out to do the best job they can, and nobody sets out to screw up their kid. So we're all trying to do the best from where we are with what we've got. But sometimes we get in our own way. And we start hacking through the jungle thinking that we're going to do the right thing, and really we're getting in our kids' way and we're not allowing them to go on their journey. So this book is for parents who really want to, when we know better, we do better. Maya Angelou says it, right? And that's what this is for, is us all to help them by staying out of the way and asking good questions.
I feel like it's an important book now, especially because you played sports at a way better level than I played sports, but I played sports, but we were kind of left alone to play our sports. Yes. Now we as parents are so involved in it that there needs to be some sort of manual to help us out.
That's why I wrote it, because when you get pregnant, everyone hands you what to expect when you're expecting, and you feel like the best parent ever. And then along comes kick and chase or t-ball or junior hockey, and you're like, where's the book? How do I know how to do this? And the yahoo next to you is saying, we should be doing club. Why are you doing this rec thing? You're wasting your time. We're going to, Denmark next summer because our kids are going pro. And you start feeling the FOMO. You start feeling like, and I was an athlete, and I'm like, I feel the FOMO. How do I do this? And so the book is, again, not an academic treatise. I don't have a PhD or a master's in this. I've just gone through it as a parent. I worked at Nike for 15 years. I played at a high level, and I didn't experience that as a kid. So I'm thinking, we got to start putting the fun back in this. 70% of kids are dropping out of sports altogether by age 13. Why? Because it's not fun. Why? Because we've sucked all the fun out of it, because the second they come out of the delivery room, we're deciding which team we're going to follow and sign up for and, trying to project their destiny. We don't know that yet, and they need to decide that.
If you've got a young child playing sports, read the book. It'll help. If you got older kids like me, read the book and figure out what you did wrong. I did a lot of things wrong, but my kids turned out okay. I want to thank Ford once again for sponsoring our Swing and a Drive all season long. And if you're here at Fenway this weekend, check out the Mustang Mach-E on display outside Gate C at Fenway.